Every week the best trading session shifts, but luckily we have an alert for that. Timing is one of the most overlooked edges in trading. Not which coin, not which strategy, when to pull the trigger. Most retail traders never measure it. PulseFlow measures it every single week across thousands of real completed signals and delivers the answer every Monday morning. The weekly session Intel alert tells you which session and which day of the week is performing the best and which strategy is best in which session. And because market conditions shift constantly, the answer can be different every week. Let's look at the alert. 7-day analysis. In the last week, we're nearly at a brand new week now actually. This came in 6 days ago. 1,223 grade A grade plus signals in that 7-day period. Session performance. The market never sleeps in crypto, but does not perform the same around the clock. This week, the closed session was the best. And that's the time when the big players are not actually in the game. And it's that kind of quiet window after New York closes. And most retail traders are not even watching then. That's edge. Day performance. So edge applies to the day of the week as well. And this is where it gets really interesting. Last week, Friday was the peak. And Thursday was the weakest. But look back a couple of weeks ago. Thursday was the strongest. So the best day of the week can flip. And if you search back through the history, you can kind of see patterns emerging. The strategy session section is where we go through each strategy and say in which session they performed the best. So last week it was the order block. These are abbreviated here, but you get used to them very quickly. And it was the order block in the closed session that did 90%, as opposed to the order block across all sessions at 77%. A huge difference, right? 2 weeks ago it was enhanced FVG that did the best at 81%. So the same strategies, different optimal windows, different week, different edge. So you don't need to watch the screens all day, you just need to be sitting there at the right time. And this alert gives you very good guidance as to when that is. The summaries at the bottom, session insights and weekly patterns, just give you all of the above very neatly packaged. Best performer was the closed session, weakest performer was Asia, weekly patterns, Friday was the peak day, Thursday was the worst day. Maybe reduce your exposure, it advises here. And the trading recommendations at the bottom never change, they're just advice to keep your eye on. We all have different trading styles, and alerts like this help us make decisions that are invaluable. Most retail traders never even think to measure timing at all. They just trade whenever they're sat at the screen. This is not a small advantage. Compounded over hundreds of trades, this is the difference between a good system and a great one. Check it every week. Okay, I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.